I'm here today to give you an update today on Enjin coin, Enjin coin. As you can see, guys, we've got all-time high points coming through from here around this before, around $4, and we're slowly, ever so slowly creeping up to this zone. I was hovering over the buy button yesterday, but I thought, no, we're probably going to have a bigger pullback coming through. So just be prepared for that. As you can see, we do have big levels of resistance here. This is a very, very, very strong lower high from the previous all-time high there. And you can see the level of support that we did have coming through. This is obviously a lot of higher lows being formed from the low. That's basically forming a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. Symmetrical triangle chart pattern, we're looking for this breakout scenario. As you can see there, the measure move for this was basically looking something along. Let me just get rid of this TA, right? Just appeared out of nowhere. The measure move that we were looking for here, guys, for this breakout was pretty good, pretty sensational. Got completed fairly quickly over the course of like around 4 or 5 days or so in terms of percentages for this, guys. I did touch on this in a video, so well done to anyone that did jump in and get involved with this. We're looking for around 34.89%. They're really, really amazing trade there, so well done to anyone that did get involved. Now, what are we seeing right now? We're seeing actually a high point get tested. And when I say a high point, I mean all-time high candle bodies there, guys. All-time high candle bodies. Not quite the all-time high wick, but the sell-off was there. The all-time high candle body close on the daily. Still a very valid level of resistance, as we have seen here, guys. We've seen us actually bang it down from this level quite aggressively, actually. Really, really quite aggressively from $3.50 all the way down to now trading around $2.95 there. So yeah, really quite aggressive. We actually came all the way down to $2.59 there. So it does show this is still a very, very volatile coin. But what I am inclined to do now is basically move this trend line up to around this sort of level, right? That sort of level, and use it as a horizontal. And then we can basically get rid of that measure move because that's been completed. And this trend line, that we can basically carry this trend line up, right? And it can basically make us an ascending triangle, guys. An ascending triangle, which is a bullish continuation chart pattern. And this is where we're going to be doing some price predictions here on the daily for Enjin coin. What I would be looking for here is a breakout scenario to the upside, clearing all-time highs, carrying on this lovely run that we've got here. But what I do want to say is parabolic, Mount Everest. This is really quite a dangerous place to be in, right? Really, really quite a dangerous place to be in, because we know what happens when we climb Mount Everest, guys. We know what happens when we climb Everest. We need a base camp 1. We need to consolidate a base camp 1 and then take a leg up to base camp 2. We need this consolidation. We need the healthy gains here. Otherwise, you're base jumping off the Grand Canyon, right? And that's just, you don't want to be doing that, right? You don't want to be doing that. So ideally, what we want now for Enjin coin is just a bit of consolidation. I know it's boring, but otherwise we're probably going to get wrecked, right? We need consolidation along this zone to chill out, or a pullback, right? Or a pullback to basically validate what the hell we've seen here. Let's go on this most recent uptrend from that low to high. It's up around 194%, right? That's insane, right? Seriously, seriously insane. So yeah, a bit of a pullback coming through there is going to be good, and we are in the midst of like a bit of a downtrend, as you can see there. It's going to be interesting to see actually how this daily actually closes, right? Interesting to see how this daily closes, because obviously we've got the high coming through here. We've obviously seen the reversal in the trend, this micro uptrend that we are seeing over the last few days or so. If we see a reversal to the downside, this is actually going to be validated as a lower high there. It's going to be validated as a lower high, which is going to be a bearish chart pattern, guys. So we might even see continuation down to the downside. As I was saying that, I did want to buy a massive chunk of this for a hodl, as it is some sort of NFT meta coin coming through there. As we know, they're pretty much going to trend fairly well over the next probably 6 months or so. Say 6 months, I say next probably 10 years, right, with the way everything's going. So yeah, you definitely want to be accumulating some of them, and I basically went through and accumulated a load of them yesterday. It was one of my to-do things, one of my to-do list to do. And if you guys did want a little helping hand in accumulating these NFT coins, if you actually go to KuCoin, you can go to their there's a section on there, and they basically list out all of these coins for you. If you did want to join the community in the Telegram, if you did want to join the community in the description there, then I will be posting that in the Telegram chat if you did want to go see that. And yeah, very, very helpful piece of information, because then you can basically get the altcoins and go do all the research on it. But yeah, back to Enjin coin for now. This is the breakout scenario we'll be looking for. In terms of a measure move, we're going to go on the most recent uptrend. I would expect a bit more consolidation in this ascending triangle before we actually break out there. But if we do break out and this uptrend is going to have the continuation here, we've got to be prepared, guys. And when I say prepared, I mean longing the hell out of this bad boy. Now, obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Please, please, please go do your own research there. This is what the price target I would be looking for here for this measure move, for this breakout scenario at $5.96 there. Near enough 100% gain there, I do believe, coming through not quite, near enough, around 67.55% gain there from the breakout there, from the current price there. It's going to be, it's going to be just under 100% there from where we are now. So yeah, it's very interesting to see how that does actually plan out from this breakout zone. Definitely a position that I'm going to be looking for. First things first, first take profit is going to be at the all-time high, right? The all-time high at $3.97 there. Massive resistance there. We know that we saw that back in April we saw that. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for in terms of reversal there. Now let's jump down to the smaller term time frame, see if we can get a bit of a gauge in terms of what's actually happening here, because there's actually quite interesting stuff. As you can see there, we do have a really quite healthy uptrend, right? And when I say healthy, I mean higher lows being set continuously, really quite nice. Higher highs being set, challenging these higher highs continuously, setting them. Unfortunately, yes, we have seen reversal in the price, guys. We have seen reversal in the price, but after pumping like 180% or something like we said there, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely healthy to be doing this. So yeah, interesting stuff to see what's actually going on here. I would say we did have a bit of a bull flag scenario coming through here, which would have been something along the lines of this, but this done. Actually, no, it's probably still valid, right? Yeah, probably still valid here. So yeah, pretty much a bull flag scenario coming through there, which basically means continuation to the upside, guys. In terms of a target price for that right now, you could be looking at something along the lines of this. Measure move near enough completed there at around $3.18 there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this does go. But as I said, the ideal sort of scenario here for the macro is going to be consolidation, sideways momentum, and then you can really get the next leg up there coming through for Enjin coin. But yeah, that's going to be your daily update today here on Enjin coin.